All right. So, Donald Trump, okay, I guess he won some type of election thing. I haven't been following like the presidential election. I took a look at it and then I was done. All right. Uh, but I don't know if they voted, if this was like the final voting for the presidency regarding the president or if just like a state one or something like that. But people's choice, man, allegedly. Donald Trump is now your president. And the only thing I'm saying is this would have been the pivotal point in time and where you would understand if you actually had any power as a citizen to vote, okay, for a different president, to put a different president in office to see how, if you had a voice or if you had any type of power. Also, opportunity for your first, what I'm saying, woman president um, to take the stage. And it's not so much, all right, um, that I have an issue with Trump. This is more geared towards, I don't really believe that the power is with the people. Maybe this is a deep state decision or it shows that things are pre planned, you know, that in the instance of all of these things, that Donald Trump was able to get up there and not say anything in terms of the time that I was watching it pertaining to his plans regarding this country. And that now we pick our presidents, if we're talking about mainstream society, based on popularity and star power. Okay. Um, so, you know, when it comes to these things, your critizations in regards to former President Barack Obama and any other president pretty much falls to the ground, and it shows to me that the people are not really thinking because what you chose was not a technical solution. Instead, you opted for an individual that predominantly based this campaign on PRs, okay, and stunts, I should say. All right, and he was still able to become president, and it just shows you that no matter what, you know, uh, President Donald Trump was always going to be the president, and the only way that you would know if you had any type of freedom or any type of power or voice in this country is if Kamala Harris was voted, as the president of the United States or got into office. You see what I'm saying? And then you can measure, okay, if all the issues we have in this country, it couldn't be covered up as much as you would see that the same solutions that would have been provided for Trump would have been provided for Kamala, unless it doesn't. Okay, as former President Joseph Biden was not able to speak on many things pertaining to things that are currently going on, pertaining to for this run in presidency, and he also didn't have the same solutions that Donald Trump had. And this doesn't mean that these arms are not on the same beast of government. What it means is that these things are all pre-planned beyond the power of the corporate citizen. You are a resource. You are a human resource, and um, you know everything down to the information that you receive and your independently streaming internet service. All of these things can be controlled. You don't have any type of measurement to understand how you fit into the bigger picture of society pertaining to your country, pertaining to this country that is a free world or a land of opportunity. By what means, we must ask ourselves this. And President Trump is going to get in there and he's going to perform just in the basis to prove individuals wrong. Okay, and this is going to cause a further divide in society to a degree based upon pre-election relationships. Okay, and this is going to bolster certain groups as well. All right, and the fact of the matter is what is going to happen to our country pertaining to a spiritual way. All right, given the fact that the president that you elect in office, there's a certain aptitude to their spirit, would seem to go out and influence this country, individuals who live within this country, all right, in society, their ways of thinking, their leaning, so on and so forth, all right. So, but the fact of the matter is now at this point, I am happy, and I do know that Trump will provide solutions. However, even though I'm happy with solutions being provided, I always must ask myself, considering, his colleagues and wanting to build a fence to around America, these two things, one is pertaining to foreign relations, and the other thing is kind of changing some things that are foundational with the United States, and may speak a lot to our border patrol and military, which means that, it would seem that our currency in defense is going to spike up in order to do this thing, which is going to hide many deep state values of where finances get allocated. And where is this extra money coming from during Trump's administration to provide these solutions that the Democratic Party doesn't have? And do these reach into other countries, let's say, that might not have absolutely America's favor at heart? Pertaining to, is this going to lean into any type of governmental infiltration and things of this nature? We've experienced many things, okay, since Trump's administration, for the first run. And while he does grind and provide solutions, he does do that, okay. But you have to wonder, where is this extra money coming from in order for him to implement these things with our current budget? Peace and blessings be with you all. I'm out.